welcome to another episode of The Coast. Today's episode is going to be about how I do my wash and go. You'll start to notice that I use some of the exact same products on every video that I do, and so you'll get familiar with the product and get familiar on how to use it, the quantity and whatnot. Anyways, I think I've said enough. Let's get started on this video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have anything to say, let's talk in the comment section below. See you guys on the other side. My hair is all nicely washed, and if you want to know how I wash my hair, you can take a look at my last video that I did, and you'll have all the details on that. Today, like I said, it's going to be wash and go, and I'll show you the products that I use, and then I'll also show you a reveal of the end product. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to be using my Shea Moisture Black Castor Oil Leave-In Conditioner. And then I'm also going to be using my As I Am Double Butter Cream. These are two of my favorite products, like I said. And then I'm also going to be using a curling jelly from As I Am. This is going to be used, I know a lot of people use Eco Styler or whatnot for their wash and goes, but I prefer this curling jelly because I think it really gets the job done and it really defines the curls. Excuse my son. Kids. Anyhow, let's get started. So here's a little bit of a story time, guys. Originally, when I had first started using Shea Moisture, a friend of mine had given me the actual Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner, right? And so when it was time for me to purchase a new one, I went to the beauty salon store, and I didn't really read the bottle. I just saw it and was like, oh, this is like the other one that I had got. Okay, this must be it. Right? And so I bought it, still didn't read the bottle, and I started using it. Still didn't read the bottle. I think I went about like a week using it every day in my hair. And I used to feel like, damn, this one is tingly, more tingly than the other one. Oh, right now I'm putting in my double butter cream. And I feel like I used way too much this time, but that's okay. So yeah, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep using it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's different than last time. But I did notice that it made my hair a lot softer, and I was like, dang, this thing is really good. Maybe it's like the more I use it, the better it gets, right? And so after a week or so of using it, like the container kind of ran out because I use, as you guys can see, I use a lot of product in my hair and whatnot. And so, and also the one that I was using was a lot thicker than it had originally been, and I was like, oh, maybe the one that I had was just an old one, so whatever. And I thought like the beauty supply was selling me some bootleg stuff. Then I decided to go like, all right, I need a new bottle, let me go get a new one. So I took it, no, I didn't take it with me. I went to the beauty supply store again, right? And then as I got to the aisle, I was like, wait a minute, there's two of these? One said treatment and one said leave-in conditioner. Now y'all can guess where this story goes. So apparently I had been using the treatment in my hair after the first time I purchased it, and so like it was tingling, and I had left it in my hair for a couple days, and I was washing my hair more often at that time, so every 3 days I would co-wash whatnot, and then I would add in the leave-in conditioner, so I thought it was. And so yeah, but it really, I wouldn't recommend to do it, but it really, like, my hair was nice and soft. My hair was just like water, but it was probably causing some brain damage. But yeah, that is story time. So what I'm doing here is that I'm mixing a little bit of the leave-in conditioner and a little bit of the As I Am Double Butter Cream, and I'm going from the roots to the ends. From the roots to the ends, and that's just for that first row, right? And then I'm going to apply some of the curling jelly, a little bit of the curling jelly. Boom. So today, actually, when I went to go wash my hair, I took out I had these dreads. The dreads that I had in the Bean Boost video, I took those out recently, and so I went to wash my hair, and when I got into the shower, I realized that I didn't bring my tooth comb and I didn't bring a paddle brush, and so I ended up detangling my hair with my fingers. I did have, obviously, some hair come out, but it wasn't as much as it would have had I used a paddle brush or a wide tooth comb. And I think I may prefer that. I still might have some hair in here that needs to come out, but I prefer seeing it come out little by little, rather than seeing it come out in a big. It was still a big chunk. I will say that it was still a big chunk, but it wasn't as big as it normally is. And so I kind of was like, okay, it's either the conditioning that I've been doing made my hair stronger, or it's because I didn't use a paddle brush and a wide tooth comb. We'll see in the next couple of days when I do a co-wash. So yeah, I'm using As I Am and the Shea Moisture, alternating. Well, not alternating. Not alternating, but just mixing them together in my hand. You want to get your hair nice and saturated in order for this to actually look good and for you to achieve the look that you're going for. Your hair can't be dry. There can't be not a dry piece of hair in this process. You want it nice and moisturized. That way your wash and go will last for about a couple days and whatnot. And all you would have to do is spray it with like a spray bottle mixed with either water and conditioner. That's what I do, leave-in conditioner, or just water, depending on how much moisture you put in your hair from the jump. Yeah, I said from the jump. Okay, and then we're gonna add that curling jelly. A lot of people like to use Eco Styler, and I mean nothing wrong with Eco Styler, but this thing smells so good. This curling jelly, it smells so good, and it feels so good, and it really it gets the curls in there. You see that big old patch of hair? Look at this. Probably because I didn't use the paddle brush. But that's okay. It's not that bad. Okay. One section, right? Got it in there. Let's move on. I'm a little rough with my hair. I'm learning to not be so rough. I realize sometimes I'll just be pulling the scrunchie off my hair, but then I realize I gotta kind of, be a little bit more gentle with it and whatnot. Be gentle. This is the hard part for me, getting the middle, because my arms be getting tired. So your hair and your condition that your hair is in. If you feel like you need a lot more moisturizer than I'm using, use more moisturizer. If you feel like you need less, use less. You know the texture of your hair. You know how dry or how moisturized your hair is. And so you have to use your discretion when it comes to the amount of product that you're using in your hair. There's hair everywhere. Guys, sometimes when I'm doing these videos, you'll see that I have my mouth open like this, or like this. I've always had an issue with that, so bear with me. My dad actually used to tell me that I would swallow a fly one day. Never actually happened, but yeah, that used to scare the crap out of me. check back in mañana. All right, guys, it's the next morning, and we're going to take this off. So I didn't show it in my video, but I did go over this morning before I did my makeup, and I put a little bit of Eco Styler and did my baby hairs and whatnot. This is Le Finish Wash and Go. That is my complete look. So fix that up here. I'm not really sure how this is looking. Nope. When you think your hair gonna cooperate and it don't. Okay, so that is the finished look. If you want, you can spray it down with a little bit of water. I'm gonna leave mine like this because this is my desired look. But if you want yours to look a little bit more wet, because it did dry overnight or whatnot, and so you can feel free to go ahead and put in the spray bottle some conditioner and spray it down just a little bit, not too much, because then you'll have to wait for the rest of the day for it to dry. But yeah, this is how I'm going to be wearing my hair for today. Tell me how you guys like it. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Also, for my next video, I'm going to be doing a review on, I think it's called Talil Jahid. I'm not really sure about what the name of it is or how to pronounce it, but a friend of mine actually requested that specifically, and so I'll be doing that on my next video. If you have anything that you want me to go ahead and try out that you were thinking about trying but you weren't sure if it would be worth it, leave that in the comment section below and I'll go ahead and do a review on that, okay? See you guys next time. Here are the coast.